How has the evolution of thought from the 17th to the 19th centuries shaped the world we live in today? This question takes us back to the dawn of modern philosophy, a period that began in the 17th century. This era marked a significant shift from the medieval scholastic traditions that had long dominated Western thought. Instead, a renewed emphasis was placed on reason, science, and the individual. This was a time when thinkers began to challenge the status quo, questioning established beliefs and norms. Key figures like René Descartes, often referred to as the father of modern philosophy, championed the power of reason. Then there was John Locke, a pioneer of empiricism, who believed knowledge comes primarily from sensory experience. These philosophers and their contemporaries set the stage for a philosophical revolution, one that would fundamentally reshape our understanding of the world. As we moved into the 18th century, the Age of Enlightenment, philosophy continued to evolve, setting the stage for a new era of thought. In the 18th century, the Age of Enlightenment, the philosophical discourse took a turn towards empiricism and skepticism. But what does that mean? Well, empiricism is a theory that all knowledge originates in our experiences. Thinkers like John Locke and George Berkeley championed this idea, arguing that our minds are blank slates at birth, filled only by what we perceive. Skepticism, on the other hand, is the philosophical school of thought that questions the possibility of certain knowledge. David Hume, a famous skeptic, argued that our beliefs are more a result of habit rather than knowledge. Then there's Immanuel Kant, who attempted to bridge the gap between rationalism and empiricism. He argued that while our knowledge begins with experience, it doesn't all arise out of experience. These philosophers and their ideas were radical for their time, challenging the status quo and reshaping the philosophical landscape. Their influence is still felt today, making them pillars of modern philosophy. As we approach the 19th century, philosophy was poised for another transformation, one that would once again redefine our understanding of the world. The 19th century brought about a new wave of philosophical thought, marked by the exploration of new metaphysical and epistemological questions. But how did this influence our view of the world? As the century unfolded, philosophical giants such as Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel and Friedrich Nietzsche stepped onto the scene. Hegel, with his dialectical method, suggested that history and reality are a process of constant change and development, a dance of contradictions and their resolutions. Nietzsche, on the other hand, championed the idea of a will to power, asserting that humans are driven by an inherent desire for achievement, ambition, and the continuous overcoming of obstacles. These radical ideas disrupted conventional thought, pushing the boundaries of philosophy into uncharted territories. Their influence permeates today's philosophical landscape, their concepts still sparking debate and shaping modern thought. From the 17th to the 19th century, modern philosophy underwent significant transformations, each era leaving an indelible mark on the way we perceive and interact with the world today.